The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. You asked for it, we deliver, baby. More NBA preseason basketball for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, in the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. For the veteran players, Smitty, preseason's about getting up to speed. But for others, these can be very important games, can't they?
Yes, they are, Kevin. Guys are out here fighting for a job. Some are battling for a roster spot. You have to prove yourself right now and take advantage of these games.
Pass to Edwards. He kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. He takes it in. No good from 11 feet. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Preseason game with Minnesota. Get a look at the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and no doubt this is a team that gave them a lot of trouble last season.
You have to get out there on C.J. McCollum. He is very good at torching defenses from deep.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Conley inside the line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Valanciunas. And McCollum launches it from deep. It's good on the putback.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Outside, Jones. And the pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Edwards against Jones. Baseline try. Doesn't go that time. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
That free throw good from Williamson. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And both free throws good for Williamson. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big 3, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. The dish to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Towns kicks to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. This is it to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Williamson with a screen for McCollum to the inside. Williamson double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. Shot clock at 3. Drills it from outside.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
McCollum against Conley. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now Jones. 11-point game his last outing. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 1. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board, and it's good for 2.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And so it's New Orleans with it. McCollum outside. The feed to Ingram. Shoots over McDaniels. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Conley against McCollum. Towns a screen on McCollum. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Edwards against Williamson. Goes up the baseline, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's Ingram on the wing. Last game we saw him score 14. The shake, and Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Zion feels like no one can guard him, especially this deep inside.
Gobert with a screen for Conley from downtown. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Ingram. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What concentration from the versatile swing man. B.I. enjoys getting the contact and scoring.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And that one misses.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
James McDaniels at the line for one.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Jones. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Down low, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. McCollum against Conley. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Ingram. A nice shot by Anderson.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Conley finds Anderson. Towns, a screen on Ingram. And the dunk by Towns.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ingram against Anderson. Puts one up from 19. Rebound, Minnesota. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Pelicans trail by 3. McCollum outside. The pass to Ingram. Over Anderson. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. And that's 13 points for Brandon Ingram. Minnesota with the ball. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Takes the 13-footer, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And the difficulty defending Anderson from mid-range. He has a number of go-to moves from that distance.
McCollum, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Conley. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Conley against Ingram. Towns is doubled. Out to Conley. Towns, a screen on Ingram. Conley's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The game now all time. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Pass to Towns. Shot from the low block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Over Anderson. McCollum, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
McCollum against Conley. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Passes to Ingram. Over Anderson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those qualities.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards, that's good.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Alvarado, defended by Milton. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Minnesota in the lead. And there's the pass to Reed. Free throw line jump shot. Edwards, that's good.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Williamson against Milton. Anderson wide open. And they'll get another chance. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pelicans shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
At the line for one, Daniels.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
5 to shoot. Edwards passes to Reed. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Williamson's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Reed kicks to Anderson. Milton with it. Still without a basket. Sinks the three-pointer.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Williamson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now, here's Milton. He's defended by Alvarado. Outside Edwards. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Williamson outside. Pass to Alvarado. He kicks it to Marshall. Pass to Daniel. Now Marshall. Alvarado passes to Marshall. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Edwards. For 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here is Daniels. Edwards defending. Passes it to Williamson. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas comes in for Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Shake Milton. On the free throw, no good.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
Back to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. McCollum with the screen for Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Williamson missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gobert the screen to the inside. slam dunk by Gobert.
Excellent big man play from Gobert, using his size to save the play.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Valanciunas dishes to Williamson. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Alvarado. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 26 points per. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. The pass to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Herbert Jones in for Jose Alvarado. Minnesota also making some changes. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from 18.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
Towns finds Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Towns down low, covered by Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 11.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Screen by Valanciunas. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. Edwards against Jones. Up top, Edwards. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Over Jones. And again, it's Minnesota.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Fifth is Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Conley against McCollum. Pass to Ingram. To halt the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Ingram. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 12. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes it to Ingram. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Outside Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Right side Towns from outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Back to Valanciunas. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
Stretching the floor, the new concept for Valanciunas. In his first 5 years, he attempted just 4 triples total.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Conley against McCollum. 1:41 left in the first half, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Brown is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. To the wing right side. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Minnesota leading by 10. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. The teardrop falls in. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
1:02 left to play in the first half. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. 6 to shoot. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. And rejection by McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Number 25, Trey Murphy.
.15 seconds left in the second quarter. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from McCollum.
That time, McCollum finds something from the corner. He just knows where to be.
Conley finds Gobert. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Jones from outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so we conclude the first half. Minnesota on top, leading by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Timberwolves, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And talking about our game, Rudy Gobert has been dominant in that first half.
The hot hand, he's making it look effortless. Has the defense looking for answers, but so far, they're failing the test.
Sounds like Professor O'Neal is giving the D an F. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Edwards. And Jones pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the basket by McCollum.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. McCollum outside. Feeds it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. McDaniel's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Timberwolves leading by 4. This is it to Towns. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Putting some muscle on that dunk. Gobert slams it in.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ingram outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Both good from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Towns, a screen on Jones. Jones against Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson. He's got 16. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Jones.
You can tell Herb Jones is an ambitious young player looking to add to his game and evolve so he can do more for his team.
And he can't hit the second. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl-Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen by McDaniels. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans trail by 4. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Dishes to Ingram. Nails it with a hand in his face. Ingram's got 21.
That's a tough shot motion to contest. Ingram brings the ball back above his head and has a high release point.
Pass to Edwards. Conley inside the line. Jump shot is good. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter. And here is Ingram. 21 points in the game. Up top, Valanciunas. He dishes it to Williamson. Williamson is screen on Edwards. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Let him go get it. The bounce is on display from Zion.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
For 3.
Conley's got his 7th assist in the game. McCollum against Conley. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You can tell what a determined scorer CJ is, fighting through contact to convert.
Now Conley. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Pelicans pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ingram with it. Working on McDaniels.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. 4 on the shot clock. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum McCollum looking it over. Over Conley. Again, the Pelicans score.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Jones against Edwards. Passes to Towns. He lobs it up, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. Edwards against Ingram. The pass to Williamson with a tie. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 4. Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Towns. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
New Orleans gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way up. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Conley finds Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
Such a powerful force in the middle. Gobert is the catalyst.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ingram against Edwards. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Ingram drawing the double team. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Williamson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Brown in for Edwards. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Brown. They get it again. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Outside Conley. Alvarado with the steal. Right wing. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Making the right pass to the right guy. Murphy was all lined up and ready to strike.
And here's Brown outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ingram up top, defended by Anderson. Orleans moving it around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Conley against McCollum. There's 1:38 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Conley dishes to Towns. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
New Orleans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Pass to Marshall. Out to the wing. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Gets Ingram atop the key. Ingram drawing the double team. That shot wide open. He's got 6.
Supremely confident from range, and with good reason. Murphy is consistent.
Pass to Reed. Milton looking around. Brown outside. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram drawing the double team. To the middle, stolen by Anderson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside, and then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh my. Karl-Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brown against Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. Minnesota leading by 6. They've got Jose Alvarado. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Daniels and it's Marshall in at the 3 slots. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Edwards kicks to Reed. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson outside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
Milton the pass to Reed. Up top, Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Reed, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Alvarado, defended by Milton. Loads it up for Williamson.
They're just playing to Williamson's strength. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
Now here's Milton. He's defended by Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Reed. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A true physical specimen. It's tough to keep up with Zion's athletic ability.
At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Edwards got 23 points.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Williamson is screen on Milton. Alvarado passes to Williamson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Reed. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Reed kicks to Anderson. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Marshall passes to Alvarado. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now, here's Marshall. D right on him. And yes, it's good. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Conley. He's defended by Alvarado. Edwards can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson was a former #1 pick, because of how effortlessly he can take over games.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. They set the pick. The tray. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And the shot goes in.
Total commitment on that play. Murphy was not going to be turned away.
On the wing, Milton. Down low, here's Reed. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Pelicans have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Conley gets the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Pelicans trail. Marshall with it. Now the dish to McCollum. From past the arc. Reed with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards against McCollum. Anderson with the screen for Edwards. Over McCollum, and again it's Minnesota.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Williamson outside. Back to Alvarado. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. Reed the pass to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Pass to Alvarado. Pass to McCollum. They need this. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He can make this shot in his sleep. It is pure muscle memory for C.J. McCollum.
Now here's Conley. He's defended by Alvarado. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Williamson, the screen. McCollum, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Conley. Now here's Milton. Marshall brings the double team. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he bangs it home with one hand.
There's Murphy attacking the rim. He's a 3-level scorer.
Minnesota calls timeout. So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas, who's checked in for Trey Murphy. Brandon Ingram comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Herbert Jones in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl-Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Shake Milton. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Passes it to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Conley against McCollum. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley with the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pelicans trail by 7. The pass to Williamson. A 3 from McCollum, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He kicks it to McDaniels. Towns is double. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum against Conley. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Conley's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's McCollum with the drive. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley with it. Now defended by Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
No good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 7. To the inside. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Minnesota's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. So the wing on the left. Towns against Williamson. Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
New Orleans got 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. It's Ingram on the wing. McDaniels defending. Ingram passes to Williamson. They double-team McCollum. Jones for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead. New Orleans now. Time running out.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ingram outside. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Edwards. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Ingram. McDaniels defending. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram outside. Stolen by McDaniels. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Conley against McCollum. Goes up at the stripe. Conley gets the bucket.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Edwards. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl-Anthony Towns, you looked so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Another NBA preseason game is in the books. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.